Greetings, everyone. Those here on site and joining us online. Can I have a chair, please? Due to my age, I need to sit. So today, it is my honor to share with you opportunities and real use case of Metaverse. I have to firstly say that Metaverse, it depends on how you think about it. We have Zoom, you can zoom into it or you can change your avatar. So the experience is pretty diverse. But let's take a look at the real use case. And we have people who are actually working on it. And I believe that a lot of people here, a lot of students, university students here can probably apply these real use cases. So the highlight of Thailand today. Let's take a look at the wallet. The number of users of wallet in Thailand. The owner of cryptocurrency in Thailand. We have a total number of users, highest as you see here, highest in the world. And this is the market size of people using NFT that are users. We have the highest number of users in the world. What does this mean? It means that, first, in the past, you may have heard that Thailand is number one in tourism of this world. And what we see is that we saw a lot of Chinese tourists in Ratchadapisek area. And maybe you have heard Jinda Chabu restaurant. A lot of Chinese and Thai people become part of the Chinese tourists. And that time it was because tourism was very popular. Thailand tourism was well known. But now NFT, it was just like when you went to Ratchada Pisek area and you bump into a lot of Chinese. So it's the same thing. NFT nowadays, the foreigners, they will saw a lot of Thais in this market. We provide the opportunities as a country that will have potentials to develop this area and help one another as in this country to drive this forward. Do you remember that at that time when we had a lot of Chinese tourists brought a lot of money into the country. So NFT, we have the highest number of NFT users in the world. So how are we going to reap profits from this? First, you have to understand that Metaverse creates opportunities. So the topic today is opportunities. Metaverse is opportunity. We have high number of users, what kind of productivity or activities we're going to create. So what comes with opportunities? It is real use cases. So if Thailand can be the number one in the world, so Phuket must be beautiful. Hospitalities must be excellent. Temples must be excellent. Everything must be great for tourists. So in the same way, Metaverse, there's a standard for Metaverse specified by other countries. So there's one verse in Thailand that has applied together with the overseas player, has applied the Metaverse standard together with the overseas player. So the constellation of standards is anyone who uses technology on the right-hand side consider the same standard as Metaverse, either Facebook, now it's changed to Meta Spatial, we become the same standards. Will be based on the same standards. So in order for us to go into any Metaverse and create standards, it has to be real because so that we can find opportunities from them. So we have to find something that is real with potentials to grow in the future. So here represents opportunities for startups to join. For example, Metaverse Thailand, they have registered with OGC and Chronos. What is OGC? OGC is creating CTGL, that is digital twin, and Chronos is developing map. So now we can see that now we know that we have the highest number of NFT users in the world, and we know that Thailand has the highest number of people owning NFT. So what will happen in Metaverse, we will use map and use it in real life. Okay, so once we understand what we choose can create opportunities for us, and then how can we create opportunities from Metaverse? So what I'm going to share with you after this is the examples from developing Metaverse with real use cases in Thailand. So let me give you an example. Metaverse Thailand platform. So Metaverse Thailand, the outstanding point is, let me share with you first. I'm sure you know about Sandbox and Decentraland. So for Metaverse Thailand, they use Metaverse standard that I just mentioned, and they have GameFi as well. So how we compare is location or land or real estate is equal to location, and location is equal to time. What do you mean? How can location is equal to time? Have you ever noticed real estates when they sell a house, they will tell you the neighboring areas. Maybe it's next to highway, next to schools, next to hospital. Why? Why is this important? Because they would like to tell you that what you are about to buy will give you time. So let's say if you are in Rama 2 area, then who's going to buy a house in Rama 4? And then those living in Rama 4, we also ask the same question, who's going to buy a house in Rama 2? And location. And because your parents live in Rama 2 area, so you feel that Rama 2 area is close. And you have, let's say if you have to study in Rama 4 area, then you have to find location in Rama 4, right? So location is equal to time. So if you make location something that can save time, then you can create a startup and create productivity. Okay, so now we understand that Metaverse is developing in the form of changing location to be equal to time saving. How can we do that? And that's because everyone can be on the same platform and can connect with one another. So Metaverse Thailand is a platform that creates map to be a virtual world so that people outside the map can come in and make use of the space with creating their own productivity in the environment that has the most number of NFT holders in the world. And Metaverse Thailand, we connect with BitCup chain, and we see that user of BitCup has the highest number of users, and one of the products that has already been created is Morning Moon Village. I'm not sure if you have tried that before, but nowadays we have transferred the user from Morning Moon Village to Metaverse Thailand. And if you didn't take place in, if you didn't try game 5, you might get a bit confused. Let's see this. Let's say in the middle is Metaverse Thailand, the real estate, and the model here. You can put your model on the real estate here. But if you don't have a land, what are you going to do? So you can put the model next to your house picture or your own picture. Think about when you have an LV bag. Where should we place the bag to make it, to create a nice picture? So maybe you can try that. So in the same way, you can try before you buy. So this is the concept of metaverse. Metaverse doesn't have to be something far from you. If you just will
ถ้าไม่สวยก็ขายทิ้งไม่สวยก็ไม่ซื้ออย่างนี้ก็ได้ครับเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยโอกาสที่จะเข้ามาใน Metaverse มันมีเยอะมากมากเลยนะครับเราจะเห็นเลยว่าคนที่เข้ามาใน Metaverse ปัจจุบันนะครับนอกจากจะเล่นเฉยๆแล้วเนี่ยนะครับอย่างเล่นเฉยๆมาเล่นนะครับเราจะเห็นเลยว่ามันจะมีการพัฒนาแล้วก็สร้างสังคมกันเกิดขึ้นมาได้การทำตัวอย่างแบบนี้นะครับที่เราต้องการจะบอกคือว่าโอกาสในการเข้ามาถึง Metaverse เนี่ยมันต้องไม่ได้เริ่มจากการซื้อที่นะ Metaverse มันควรที่จะเริ่มจากการศึกษาความเข้าใจแล้วเสร็จแล้วเราถึงจะดูว่าการที่เราซื้อที่ดินไปเราจะพัฒนาที่ดินไปในทางต่อเพื่ออะไรเราเข้ามาสู่โลก Metaverse เพื่อลบข้อด้อยหรือ
Sorry for there's technical problems. Now let's continue. For what can you do in Metaverse Thailand? Work, buy, develop, enjoy, interact, play, and socialize. Just now, somebody said, I like to decorate my house. If this item fit to my house, because I don't have to go to Chatuchak market, for example. Now, let's take a look on the real use case that we actually did. The problem of COVID-19 is that the tourists cannot travel, right? So there's no trading. What we have prepared for one thing that we experience is durian, which is the delicious but strong smell of tropical Thai fruit. So what we did is that we use the durian garden, durian orchard to be in game. And those who enter into durian orchard, they will get NFT, get a piece of land and location and time. So definitely foreign tourists can access to this. They don't have to travel here. They can get NFT. What's the good points of NFT? Because it can collect and resell. So the gardener, the farmers will get this for resale and then
ของ Metaverse ที่เราสามารถช่วยเกษตรกรได้ในปัจจุบันนะครับในขณะที่เราฟังกันอยู่
As we listening here now, there are people selling volcano durian. Why volcano durian is in demand? Because
เรียนไปนะครับว่า Metaverse เนี่ยของ Metaverse Thailand เนี่ย
because Metaverse Thailand we indicate the location. How come they get this name? Sisakhet province, right? It has to be a particular soil, red soil. So location that's made volcanic durian is gonna be indicated. So those who buy NFT, they understand right away that NFT is NFT of volcanic durian. So if we make location to get value itself and allow people to get access to it, there will be add even more value. Another example is that
เรียกแชมเปญ
why do we call champagne? But if this drink is in Germany, it's called sparkling wine. If it's in another country, it's called different name because sparkling wine, that's produced in Chongpan or Champagne. So the word champagne belongs to the district of that wine. But if this kind of wine, sparkling wine produced in other area, it's just called sparkling wine. but if it's made in champagne or champagne, it's called champagne. So the outstanding of the map is the most outstanding of Thailand Metaverse because we attract land and location to be a concrete form. Do you know cheese? Cheddar, camembert, beurre chef. French people once said, if you eat cheese, a piece of cheese,
ตั้งเศษ
you eat cheese every day on a daily basis. Every day, 365 times a day. It's not gonna run out of France. What's made of? It's made of dairy product, but when one is come into butter, it can be eaten 365 days because each area have received fermentation, production. We call this AOC. We call this that we call by the origin of the name. We match area of Thong Lo Ekamai. We match area of Asok. We map area of Rayong or the whole orchard and Srisaket province, so that anyone buy NFT durian, you know that this is originally from that area. So this is the charming of Metaverse. We add up the value in that. If today you know, or Chinese people know that we buy durian NFT durian, and when I return home in China, we can go to the orchard. We can stay at the orchard farm, and like this is one example of turbo durian in Metaverse, virtualizing real creativity. What we are doing now is that we work with Autistic Association of Thailand. We create NFT by having these autistic children created NFT themselves, and NFT gonna be trading in the market. Every transaction, these students get artist fee. So the model of Durian Metaverse is actually support children who take arts, make the arts into their profession. In the future, we're gonna develop we will have students to create the model. So the students be no longer seen as burden of society because they're gonna get paid, they get income every time of transaction of their NFTs. So we see that if we know what community we are working on, just like when in Thailand, and there are lots of Chinese tourists. Now, Thailand also have trading high volume of NFT. Number two, we have to think what is the reality, what's the register with the Metaverse Universal. And then the foreigners get confident on this. And once the transaction made, we create opportunity not only for the farmer, not only for now the farmer have wallet, have cup next, but it's also have create income for children, autistic children, and also they can be owner of the shopping mall on Metaverse, and then they can have income from listing fee putting items on shelf. So these are opportunities of Metaverse that already existed in Thailand. I gave these examples because we have seen money flow to these children. So I think it helps you to see the picture that Metaverse is not something far from you, but we need to just to have a clear understanding, clear picture that is not very accessible to general public. So let's see another example.
ง่ายที่สุด
So the most simple is this: the opportunity of brand creation. So who is the first person stepping on the moon in the world? Neil Armstrong, is it? Right? So, and he was wearing Omega. So if we try something new, the first thing that we would like to do is you would like to put the flag on it, right? For example, if you reserve a hotel at Centrara Grand or other hotels, the first thing that you do when you go into a hotel, what do? Take pictures, right? Why? You would like to check in, isn't it? So anything that is new or brand that would like to reach out to new generation, that brand that has understand a new perspective of what would change the world, they will put that flag in there. So the advent of brand to place their flag, and here's spatial platform. Metaverse Thailand, we are a platform that encourage spatial and with community that encourage spatial, probably the biggest one in Thailand. And this is land, location, and time. If you would like to go to M Quartier has some space, and they can dedicate that space to be the showcase of artistic pieces. And actually they don't need to do anything. People can just wear Oculus goggles and then have new experience in that area. So basically they can utilize empty space and make it delivered new experience to guests. And this is the part of the idea. And actually this is quite easy. This is e-commerce application. So Samsung Courier is already here. Purchase piece of land and then advertise their product. So next, businesses that have entered Metaverse and have entered pretty quickly is Temple. So Temple has purchased land in Metaverse Thailand and created 3D model for people to listen to sermon, for people to listen, to take part in music therapy, and also for praying, joining the overnight prayer activities. So this was very interesting. And you can even promote products, digital products, of course. And this is the promotion of tourist attractions. Why do we have to use tokens to promote? And that's because people who go into Metaverse, they understand wallet and those who have tokens. So here, wallets are directly connected. And next is education activities. So what activities can be used in Thailand?
นะครับอันนี้ก็จะเป็นคณะมหาวิทยาลัย
So there's one activity here, King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang. So lecturers could enter the classroom and then view students' presentation or students' work.
ขวาโมเดลนู่นนี่นั่นอย่างเงี้ยนะ
So lecturers can look at all angles of the work and then score score the presentation or the creation. So the lecturers can come in to check the work at any time. They don't need to only come in during business hours or only when university opens. So it's timeless and you don't have to worry about location. So this can be used in real life. So innovation, you have to think about it. I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to confuse those who are here, the audience on site. Here we have very young generation joining us. So innovation, it's like your girlfriend or boyfriend during promotion period. So you don't know how it will turn out. Just try it, make the most of it, make the most of the innovation, whether it will meet your needs. If yes, still, if this boyfriend or girlfriend is pretty consistent, then probably the right person. That's how you should use innovation. But if that innovation doesn't meet your needs, then leave it behind, because it's not going to be the right innovation, because the right innovation must be backed by productivity, and it has to be backed by something that you can gain or make use of it. Don't just follow the trend, or don't just buy because you think you're going to make money out of it, but because you can use it, you can gain some benefits from it, and that should be the reason.
ทำไมเราถึงต้อง
So this is why we need to use Metaverse. This is another art design that we see NFT furniture. That this is how we work. Now Metaverse and NFT is mingled as one in collaboration with artists, with identity artists and influencers. Anyone can be an artist. Actually, this is telemedicine. This is connect with Metaverse Thailand. So anyone with Meta ID, they can use the medical service of Sinpat Hospital, for example. You can talk to consult a doctor online. So we see that the opportunity to access to Metaverse now, it's become trendy, because NIA also conduct the Metaverse event. Trend is something is already is going to be ongoing, but noise is just a short popularity. We need to differentiate these two. Which words is trend, which words is noise.
แล้วเรารู้สึกว่าเราใช้ประโยชน์จากมัน
If you think you can make use of it, that could be trend, because it's usable, it's beneficial. But if something that is not beneficial, you don't see what's the point of having it. Then you don't have to involve that point, because it's not response to your needs. So in the future, you will see different words, like you're gonna have them 100,000 applications, but at the end you have to ask yourself, do you have Tinder? Why? Because people have different needs. I do. Not everyone use Facebook, because at the end it has to serve your needs of that person. So that's part of it. And I would like to say Metaverse Thailand should be a platform trying to create opportunity for young people and offline business to convert it into online by using Web3 or 0.0. And nowadays, the current group, we use Telegram. We have support group all the time. If you have any question, you can follow up in our Telegram group, and you can see our project. Now we have site work apart from Durian Orchard, and also upcoming cyber. So please keep up to date. And also Metaverse Thailand. Now we have gone to Dubai, and we have Metaverse Dubai already. We have foreign partners join us already. And now we have opened that you can walk there, you can try many things there. That we trying to create new opportunities for the country. And before I leave, I would like to leave the message because the administrator of NIA conduct this event. So I would like to see what we are doing. It doesn't need a big amount of money because we see this as a constant development. We think we don't put the large lump sum of money, and we believe in the constant development. So what we want to see is that to have sandbox or the involvement to have metaverse to be regulated, to be legitimate. What we are talking now, for example, the fruit farmers can link to this. So let's think about how we can support them further by people knowing NFT and Metaverse. So that's my rescue message. And let me end my presentation, opportunity in FinTech and Metaverse. Thank you very much, Mr. Prin from